So plain and simple, like just stop letting your bitterness toward other people hurt you. And I know people can cross you, people can do a lot of stuff to you that a lot of times it does hurt, but there's so much stuff that we can hold on to that other people don't even realize that we are holding on to it. You have to learn how to forgive and forget in a lot of ways. When I say forgive and forget, I don't mean don't remember that somebody has crossed you wrong, somebody has done something to you. But what I mean is like, forget about it. Forget trying to uphold your vengeance. Forget trying to do everything to, get back at this person. Because when you think about it, it's like drinking poison and expecting for somebody that you are looking at to end up dying from you drinking the poison, because your bitterness and your unforgiveness, it only really affects you negatively. You can find the way that you go about life can create heart issues for you. It can create health issues. You can lose sleep. You can lose, just your health, just trying to hold on to a lot of bitterness and things that people have done to you. I understand that it's legit that, somebody could have crossed you in like a major way. But in most cases, a lot of people who have crossed us wrong, they ain't even worried about, how they done us. We are the ones who continue to harbor hard feelings in our heart. It starts to affect us. And, even when, say it's a family function, or, it's a gathering that you have to have with a certain person, and this person that has crossed you wrong is involved in this gathering, sometimes, you even get hard feelings just wanting to be a part of the gathering, the family gathering, the, function, whatever it is. Like, you have to find a way to be able to let that go. Let those people who have crossed you, let them deal with all of the things that's involved. And, if they don't care about it, hey, don't care about it either. So I think, part of learning to grow in life is understanding that people will cross you wrong. Don't take it personal. Understand who you are dealing with and treat them people as such. But, try your best to let those feelings go as far as just a negative outlook. I know people who say, if somebody done something to me, I wouldn't even give them a cup of cold water. I wouldn't even do XYZ for them. Like if they was on fire, I wouldn't even pee on them or something. I know there's a lot of stuff I've heard from people, but I think, the thing is that you just have to understand that, bitterness and just being ugly toward people, it only affects you negatively. Even, when it comes to the scriptures and stuff, Jesus said that forgive those who trespass against you, or your Father in heaven won't forgive you your trespasses. So I think in a lot of ways, there are so many people who have, just done us wrong and done things to us that, it's hard to get over. And I'm not telling you to forget about those things, but, just understand that people hurt themselves when they play you. In most cases, you're a decent person, you're a good person, and other people just won't be able to benefit from your presence. Don't lose sleep, don't lose health, don't lose anything over other people, because, if you continue to let that happen, these people who have crossed you, they are winning twice. So forgive them, move on, even if they never have given you an apology. If none of these things have ever happened, if they haven't, if they don't correct the wrong that they done, like, you have to find some way to just go ahead and let it go. So, yeah, I hope this is helpful. And, like, don't stress, don't worry about, what other people have done to you. It is what it is, like, move on. But anyway, I hope this is helpful. And if you find it helpful, go ahead and share it with somebody that you feel like this could benefit. And also like the video, also subscribe. And yeah, I'm Damien. And until the next video, I'm out. Peace.